everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. For today's video we are going to get a little bit more into who I am, and basically I wanted to make this video to celebrate reaching 1,000 subscribers. It's a really great thing for me because I just never thought I would reach this point as a YouTuber. I was mostly just making videos for fun. I didn't really expect a whole lot out of it. I just wanted to be able to share my own creations and stuff like that I do on The Sims 4 and all my gaming related content because I stream video games on twitch.tv, so I wanted to broaden myself out to YouTube. And so after months I noticed that some of my videos started picking up in a lot of views, and I know things are, just numbers and stuff like that, but I honestly was proud of myself. Like, I never thought I'd reach 40,000 views on a video. I never thought I'd reach another video on, I think, 20,000 views, and I'm not bragging, and I don't want to like show off or anything, but I'm pretty damn proud of myself. Like I'm just speechless. I'm excited. I look forward to making videos all the time. I'm still really nervous, but eventually that just comes with getting comfortable around a camera through time and the amount of things that I don't know, but it's so surreal just knowing that I'm at a point where I think if I continue to do what I'm doing, I feel like I can be really successful in this, and I want to branch out into other video games. I want to be able to share other video content with you, so not just The Sims 4, but all the other games that I play, like League of Legends, I play Overwatch, I play Stardew Valley from time to time. Like, there's a lot of games that I really enjoy to play, but Sims always has my heart. Like, deep down, I know I'm a diehard Sims fan. And I might, I don't know, who knows, there's so many, just so many things, so many opportunities to do with YouTube, and it's honestly a dream come true to know that there's like progress in what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna pat myself on the back because making videos on YouTube isn't easy. Like, you really gotta know what you're doing some of the times. Like, people don't want to watch, I guess, things that can bore them. YouTube's for entertainment and stuff like that, for ideas, inspiration, and I don't know, everyone's different, but I'm just like, I'm just proud. I just can't stop smiling. This whole entire day I've been all giddy about it. Yeah. I keep talking. Well, there's gonna be a lot of talking in this video, obviously, but I guess in a shorter sentence, I wanted to make a video today because I wanted to record how I feel for the most part, and I wanted to share more about me and who I am as a person, because you and we don't know a lot about each other, right? So we have to know who I am. I want to know more about you guys, what you guys like to do and stuff like that. I want to know more about who's, sub to me. I feel like we're one big happy family, I would say. And I really want it to be like that. I see a lot of YouTubers that are successful in what they do, and their fans are incredible, and I just want to build myself a community where I can feel comfortable to talk to, and I don't feel like I'm doing this just because, like, I want to build bonds with people and get to know people. So feel free to comment in the comments below. Tell me more about who you guys are. So I'm going to put these questions in the description box. You guys can answer them for yourself if you feel like, or some of them, all of them. It's up to you, but the purpose of this video is for you guys to get to know me better, and I recorded this video like so many times because I'm so shy. I feel like my words go in a blur, and it's just I'm just so happy. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the questions. Too much talking. I'm gonna. Okay, so the first question that I have is, what's my name? My name is Carmina Ann, and I'm not gonna say my last name because I feel self-conscious about saying personal information out there on the internet. So my name is Carmina Ann. No, Ann is not my middle name. It's part of my first name. But mostly I just go by Carmina, Mina. No one ever calls me Ann. I only have one person that calls me Ann. Isn't that kind of sad? No one even calls me Carmina Ann, actually, except for my mom. My mom will sometimes say Carmina Ann, like when she's mad at me, or stuff like that, but for the most part, I just go by Carmina. The second question I have is, when's my birthday? So my birthday is on January 18th, and 18 is actually one of my favorite numbers. I don't know why, I just like the number. I think it's mostly because it's my birthday number, but I really like even numbers. I'm really picky and iffy if things aren't even. That's like a little weird fact about me. Okay. Alright, so the next question is how tall I am. So I'm currently 4'11", and from my knowledge, I don't think I've grown in the last 4 years. Sad to say, but in my genes, I just don't have it in me to be tall. Next question, do I have any siblings? So I do have siblings. I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. What are my hobbies? My hobbies consist of cooking, painting slash drawing, reading, and knitting. So those 4 things I really love to do. And I guess minor hobbies, I don't know if that's a thing, but I like to play the piano sometimes in my spare time if I have one near me. I like to learn songs by memorization. I don't necessarily do music notes and, all that stuff. I want to learn, though. I think it'd be really helpful for me to learn how to read a music sheet, but I feel like I'm a lot better at memorizing things in my noggin. The next question asks, what do I like to do in my free time? So, in my free time, you'll probably catch me playing video games, eating, or sleeping. Um, those 3 things I do daily, but those things I love to do. I cannot stress how much I love to eat. I'm an eater. I like to eat a lot of food. Okay, so the next question asks, what are my favorite colors? My favorite colors are pink and mint. I would say those 2 colors describe me a lot and the taste of who I am, like in terms of what I wear and things I buy. I like pastel colored things. I feel like those are really pretty. Like, I guess dainty colors, like pastel, kind of vintage colors I really, really enjoy. What are my favorite TV shows? So, I love to watch Big Brother. Um, I'm currently watching it right now. I like to watch the live feeds on YouTube, but I really wish I could watch live feeds, for myself and see what goes on behind the edited show. Sometimes I catch myself watching too much because I jump ahead. For instance, I already know who's on the block this coming Sunday and who's leaving, and I don't know. It's bad because I shouldn't be doing that, but I love the show so much. I randomly found it through on demand. I was just searching through shows to watch and I came across Big Brother. And ever since then, I think ever since season 16, I've just been watching since then. I really, really love their show. Another favorite show of mine would be Pretty Little Liars, although I haven't been keeping up with this latest season just because it's a little boring. And I love watching fixer-upper shows, anything that has to do with fixing up a house or showcasing a house I really love, and that's where I ultimately get my inspiration for building in The Sims 4 is from watching those shows. And another show I really like to watch is Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I don't know why. I know everyone doesn't like them. I just like to see how they live and stuff like that. I think it's pretty interesting to see. Like, they're not really known for anything talent-wise, but I would say they're entertainers, so, I guess their lives are pretty funny to watch. The next question is, one of my favorite video games. I would have to say, of all time, Sims 4, which is why I post a lot of Sims 4 content on my YouTube channel. And then other video games I really enjoy but aren't really my favorites would have to be League and Overwatch and Stardew Valley. This one's not really a question, but it said describe yourself in one word, and I would say ambitious. I don't let other people dictate what I do and how I do things. I like to do things for myself. I like to show people that I can do what they say I can't do. Like, if someone doubts me on something I really, really think I could do really well on, I show them that I can do it. And sometimes it has its cons, because sometimes I'll take up a challenge and sometimes it doesn't work out. But for the most part, I am ambitious. I think really high of myself, as in I feel like I can accomplish, if I set myself a goal, then I know I can reach it eventually. I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone else, but if you guys are like not really understanding it, but I just feel like I'm ambitious in terms of my goals of what I want to do in life and who I want to be, and I just don't like anyone to define what I am or what I do or what I want to do with myself in life, So I guess that kind of sums up what I'm trying to say. What is something you wish you could change about yourself? So I was gonna say being too ambitious, but I would say being too much of a perfectionist. So like I said earlier, if things aren't even, I get really finicky with it. If let's see, another thing that I have to do, if things aren't symmetrical, I guess that goes in with being even. I don't know, if things are in a certain way, then, or if I'm doing homework and I want it to look a certain way, I will write it neatly, or I'll redo it. Or if I'm doing a project, I'll go above and beyond the requirements. I don't know, I just think I'm just, like, I do too much sometimes, and that's just, I guess, being a perfectionist on everything, because I don't like to do anything wrong. I grew up not wanting to be, I'm not really wrong or to be wrong, or I guess I just don't like to fail myself, and that is actually the next question is what am I afraid of in life, and that's to fail. I don't like feeling like I failed myself, or like I feel like I give up on things. There are times where I give up on certain projects. For example, I start a lot of knitting projects and I never finish them. But those are things I can always go back to and stuff like that. But I guess for the most part, bigger things would probably be like my grades. And when I was in high school, I feared of not being like a perfect straight A student in high school, because that was something I really, really wanted, was to have perfect grades. And I guess you guys can kind of picture how I was in high school. I was always that girl that did all her homework, that stayed up late to study, that stayed up until whatever time just to finish a project. There are a lot of times in high school where I just went above and beyond the requirements to show that I'm like interested in the topic, and also because I want to really show my knowledge in it and I want to be able to perform really well. And my high school career consisted of project after project after project, so there's not a lot of homework, but for the most part, there was a lot of projects, and those projects I spent a lot of time on. I did actually skip over a question, and it is, what is my biggest accomplishment? So, like I said, in high school, I was a perfectionist. I stayed up really late to do homework. I was your average Asian girl that did, you know, beyond what was expected, and I got straight A's all 4 years of high school. And because of that, my biggest accomplishment was being valedictorian um, for the class of 2015 for my school. It was honestly really good to be part of that because it showed, even if I was perfectionist, even if I, did this and did that, it was something I really wanted. When I was a sophomore, I believe, I told myself that I would get straight A's from then on, even if I doubted myself, even if I took an AP class, even if, I was like, even if I had to like beg for a teacher to like give me another option to do well or extend my grade like by that 1%. Like I went beyond what I could possibly do just to make sure I had those grades. And I know it sounds like a lot of work and it sounds like too much, but because of that, because of all the work I did and for staying on top of everything, I was able to go to university. I didn't have to pay for anything um, besides books. And where I was living, I didn't stay on campus because there wasn't any room for me since I was put in late into the system. But for the most part, I don't regret having or like spending so much time being, I guess, not really a perfectionist. I just don't regret spending all that time doing what I did to get to where I am right now. So I learned a lot in the last 5 years, and high school is a good time to learn more about yourself and what you want. And you should really stick to your gut feeling when you graduate because it's going to come back at you if you go a different direction and if you change your mind about things. I'm going to talk more about that in another video, but yeah, my biggest accomplishment was being a valedictorian in my high school. That was probably one of the biggest highlights of my life so far. And the next question is, if I could live anywhere, where would it be and why? So I would kill to be somewhere near LA because I love the ocean, and I know they have a lot of beaches down in SoCal area, and so I love the ocean. I feel really at home when I'm near water. And my perfect dream house, even though it's not a question, but it goes in with where I would want to live. I would want to live in a nice family home overviewing the ocean. That is my goal, is to do that one day. The next question is, what music do you enjoy listening to? I enjoy listening to a variety of music. I'm not really picky about what I like to listen to, but it solely depends on my mood and how I feel. But I guess to answer the question, I like to listen to pop music. I like to listen to K-pop music too. Um, I like listening to like instrumental music when I want to focus on homework, or if I just want to calm down in certain situations, I will listen to like piano. Like piano instrumental really calms me down. And I think that's it. I don't have like a lot of variety, but I'm fine with listening to whatever. As long as it's not like screaming in my ear. Um, the next question asks, do I have any weird talents? No, I don't. I don't think I have any weird talents. Do you guys have any weird talents? 'Cause I don't. And the last question is, who are my favorite YouTubers? So they depend, actually, but for the most part, I really love to watch, I like to watch Whaley. I like Whaley. I like to watch Yanni. or most of you guys know her as Legit Quiet. I like to watch her Sims 4 videos, but she's not making them anymore, so she makes more of like vlogs and stuff, but I still watch her. I like to watch Mia. She's like a beauty guru, and I like to watch Tiffany, like all those girls. Oh, Meredith Foster, she's really cool. Yeah, I like to watch a lot of girls. I don't really watch boys and stuff like that. You know, I haven't really found a cool person that's a boy. So yeah, for the most part, I watch a lot of girl YouTubers. Um, and yeah, that's my get to know me questions. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment them down below. I will try to answer them as soon as possible. And again, I just want to say thank you guys so much for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. And you know, I really hope for the best for this YouTube channel. I think it can be successful. So yeah, if you guys want, be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. So Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and I also have a Snapchat that I really use, but if you guys want to add me on there, then feel free. All of that will be in the description below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!